Hello, I'm Hollis from Hollis' IC Lab, and in today's video, I'm going to be making a micro drone body, so just go get started. And this is something that basically anyone should be able to do if they just have some common material. So this is like a how-to of how to draw. So basically the first thing you want to do is like draw out your plan for your drone, so you can figure out what shape you want to. And you need to know your electronics, so you can. So I built a new body for this drone, as you can see. It's one I built a while ago, and the body's kind of old, so it needs to be, the motors need to be like here. So I'm just gonna make that out. So this is like one motor, this is another one, and that's the fourth, like that. So then I'm just going to have like this, just ignore the box in the middle right now. Well, this is how you can make a pretty durable drone body. If you do like a square with the four motors, like this. I'm just going to erase this quickly. And then you would just draw it like this. So this is like part one, or well, if I'm going to be building this a new micro drone, and I'll leave links to parts so you can build your own. This is kind of like part one of how to build one now. So the body, like this kind of. I'll just have it kind of go with this on either end to make it look slightly better. So now, let me go. So I'll just put this one here. And then let's start by just making this. Now this will be for the body, so it needs to be like this long. So first I'll just cut out the basic shape. So now, let me just do this like this. There. Now I'll just cut. No. So one of the thing you would need to think about with making is these drones like this, unless you're a really good pilot, and even then you'll still probably crash. So you need to make it pretty durable, otherwise it will break pretty easily. And I don't think anyone really wants a drone that just breaks really easily. Because what would be the fun in every time you crash and have to completely rebuild your drone? And then for like the arms and stuff of the drone, I'm gonna use this wood. It's a pretty durable wood. I'm pretty sure it's bass wood that I just got from my local hardware store a while ago. So I'm just gonna cut strips out of this. Should probably have my tool. tool. Should probably use this tool. It'll help me cut straight line and stuff. So I'll just then you can just I'll try and leave a link in the description to a tool like this if you get it for yourself. I have it can be helpful sometimes, but I don't use it too often. So now we go back to my template and try to figure out exactly how I need to hit these. Okay, I need a new stick. So then I just glue these two together like this. And then I'll make them all the same length. So I'll just I'm only using one side because my drawing might not be completely accurate. So if I use one side for each of them, it will make them even. So then I just use some pliers. I use the wire cutter then to cut this because it's easier than with an X-Acto knife. So now it may look a little small in some directions, but all directions are the exact same length. So I need to figure out the middle of this. And then what I'll do is I'll just draw this. And cut this out of it. I won't cut all the way through it, I'll just cut a little bit into it. So, and then I'll peel the paper and off the foam and just glue that into there. Well, I forgot to cut this. That's the line. Okay, I'll just glue this back in place. I'll just do. And on the finished product, you won't really be able to tell. Oh, any of this because I'm going to be like painted and stuff. So, yeah. So now that this is done, I'll just use my hot glue gun and just put some glue down here. And just put this down and like push it in. And since it's just the foam and no paper over it, it'll kind of melt into it a little bit. So that'll make that pretty durable. Okay, so now like the next piece, which I cannot really do until I install the motor. That's actually just put these things up. So I'll just install the motors quickly, and I'll get the motors and the the control board, and be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I got a drone flight controller, receiver, some motors. You can tell these must have already been used, and these are from some old drone I had a look. And then this is the controller that works with it. You could use an old drone for the mother, or the flight controller, and receiver and transmitter. But I'd recommend getting new motors. I might get them sometime for this, but right now I don't feel like getting new motors because these ones work. But I'd not recommend just take it apart your drone unless it's actually broken. So you shouldn't need to do this. So now what I'm going to do is like draw to place the battery plug, or the plug, battery. You'll just cut that out. And they'll just put some hot glue down here. And just glue it in place. Now I install the motors. And so the first thing to do really is install the motor. Okay. So I'll just cut these diagonal pieces. Which will just go on this right here. Glue one to each side. We'll make it easy for the motors to stay in place. And you need to make sure you put them on the flat side of the short flat side of the triangle out, so the motor will be connect to it like that. You'll just need to wait for that to dry then. Then you can just glue the motor in place. And as you can probably already tell, the wires might a little long. I'll need to clean those up later, but right now I'm just to build it, and it's, in my opinion, it's better to have longer wire and then shorter wires, because if you trim it to the exact right length and then realize you need a little bit more, it's harder to add more wire and just trim off and so do it on. And another thing I should mention is for this project you will need a soldering iron. I already have my motors soldered to the board, but you may have to solder them to the board just so. So now I glued a free motor to that. Now I'm going to use some duct tape. Just I messed that piece up. Just get some duct tape. Just make strips like this. Around the motor. That'll make it stay in place better, because you really do not want it coming off during a flight or anything. as in that probably being used, it crash, it might break more components. So I'm just enough. And I know that this is too long, so I just trimmed it before putting it on. Okay, now I'm just going to tidy up the wires just a little. I'll just get some electrical tape. Just like a piece like this, and just tape the wire. Here down to the arm. Because in the body you'll have more room to put them in and on the arms. So I'm just doing on all of them. This will get the wire more out of the way. Okay, now that I've done all of these, I'm just going to twist. Just twist them together, just a little bit like this. And then I can just tape them. Down once I get good. So I'll just use of tape like this to hold those down, and just a little piece there. I'll probably just switch these, this one, and then there, and the wire's all tidied up. So now, what I'm just going to do is just test that all of them are spinning in the right direction quickly, and what side's the front too. So I'll just do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I just finished testing the mode. Let's say all spinning properly. Also, these are some custom propellers that I've made for these drones. They were originally for a bigger drone, but I did some work on them, so you can't get propellers like that. I was just testing it, and everything worked fine on this drone. So I first will need to finish me. So the things I need to do is make a battery holder for this battery to be using. I'll need to finish the top, and that'll be about it. So the first thing I'll do is just get some electrical tape. And put it right here. That's why it's testing us and everything that way. has a good chance of falling off. Now I'll also take a longer piece. Have it go this way. So now what I need to do is make a battery holder for this battery. The one thing is that you'll need to plug it in and then slide it full. It's a complicated because this battery covers the hole. So need to make a battery. Oh, first thing I'm going to do is just put this stuff on it, which will stop it from slipping around too much. And I'll put that right there. So I'll just put some glue on that. Just glue it in place. So that should stop it from slipping around too much. And also, another thing I almost forgot to do was, here's my wooden piece. Okay, let's make the pieces that go like this. I need to make and for these ones I'll put them like this and vertically and stuff horizontal so they won't get wet very easily. So if you're using this to build a drone, yours will not quite look like mine. Your propellers will be more like this one or something like that. So it will still work just fine. It'll just look a little bit differently. So I'm going to put a little bit more electrical tape on the top because I'm still noticing it's peeling off just a little bit. Now I think I need to put more wooden pieces because of to go right here. So just cut that one for that side, and so I'll just glue it here, here, and there. And this should make a pretty durable drone. Oh, and I accidentally taped the propeller down there. Whoopsie. So now I'll just glue this on the other side too. And now that's a very durable drone. So now we just need to make the battery holder. So let me just put some foam board and so I'll make little pieces. This. And two side pieces. For it. That. That's it. Now just move it here. And this one here. And that should be about it. Once it's dry, I'll just put it on this. And I should also probably put back piece on. Well, actually, no, you'll need to slide it further in, so that. So I'll just put this here. And now to do, let's just put this piece of electrical tape like here to hold it place nice so it won't fall to anything. So this drum flies nicely and stuff. I'll repost your video in a couple of days if you want to check it out. Let me just show you a quick test flight. Oh. So, as you can see, it flies. So I'll be posting a flight video in the next few days. So that's about all for this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.